We have a fantastic bunch of enterprise advisors.
We can't really get very far without the tremendous work of the volunteers that we've got, the enterprise advisors.
Enterprise advisors, they are people from business who are volunteers.
That come from all different aspects, all different walks of life, different sectors throughout the county and beyond. Their role is an individual from business that works strategically with the school, so members of the senior leadership team and on the ground with careers leaders to develop careers provision.
It's their work that really ignites the Careers Hub, the expertise that they can bring from their various sectors and how they network with other people and make it happen.
The role of the enterprise advisor is very much to work closely with a school, helping them to develop a career plan which will prepare students for the real world of work.
So the EA's job, I say job, they volunteer their time, or their companies volunteer their time, is to work with us in schools, is to work with us to look at our plans, to look at where we are against Gatsby, to look at the Compass Plus tool, and to evaluate what we need in order to be able to move on and to continue to improve. So they very much have the role of a critical friend. So as opposed to just coming in again and looking at provision or looking at individual tasks that they can do, they're looking at, from a strategic perspective, at what we're trying to achieve as a school and how we can make that work for our young people.
As an enterprise advisor, we can use our business experience and our professional networks to help to develop and implement an effective career strategy. I think it will give a well-structured and professional approach, a forum for collaboration and an opportunity to share knowledge, experience and best practice.
And they are matched with a school and they strategically work with that school to support the careers activity in that institution.
When you're matched to a school, you have the opportunity to build long-lasting and effective relationships with that school. In turn, the support that you're able to provide is more individualised as you gain a better and more solid understanding of the school that you're assigned to.
I think businesses could get much more involved. And at the end of the day, it's about what they say, a community raises a child. It would help them to find the right people for their businesses. They can provide materials for the curriculum so that it really helps to bring real life into the classroom. They could perhaps sponsor competitions, provide projects, again bringing the curriculum to life. And to me, it's about donating time to inspire, to come into schools, be part of that school, understand its culture, and maybe give talks. There is so much we could all do. I think the Career Hub and businesses will be a great asset to our schools going forward.
So we've already appointed an enterprise advisor to go into the schools and inspire them into construction. We made that appointment today. And the person that we picked was really, really excited, to the point where she had tears in her eyes and had to walk away for the embarrassment of crying. The reason for that is because of how much devotion she's put into the apprenticeship scheme over the last 3 years, and I think this was the next step for her in her career path, and just a nice offering that we could package.
Schools within the hub will see, hopefully, an immediate upturn in the support they're given across all of the benchmarks.
It's their work that really ignites the Careers Hub, the expertise that they can bring from their various sectors and how they network with other people and make it happen.
Traditionally, I think careers work in school would sit within a school, and schools historically would have been very much islands in the way that they work.
I think the Career Hub is going to be an amazing asset to Gloucestershire because it will bring businesses, schools and career leads together, working towards one shared vision.
The most important information about the labour markets comes from the people who are working in that market themselves. So having a range of EAs who can support schools has changed the way that we think about things.
They know their business, they know the business world, and actually they're experts in that field, so what can they bring to a school that perhaps they haven't had the time to implement or thought about? So that role is just an incredible role. Without them, none of this would happen.
It also provides me with an opportunity to give back to the community, which is incredibly important to me personally and professionally.
We've got a really good strategy, we just have to work through that strategy with them.
So as opposed to just coming in again and looking at provision or looking at individual tasks that they can do, they're looking at, from a strategic perspective, at what we're trying to achieve as a school.
But more often than not, our enterprise advisors work operationally as well. They like to have that kind of hands-on experience, which then helps inform the strategic work that they do.
And my favourite part of the role is really getting stuck in.
They really challenge the school and ask them to think in new and innovative ways that perhaps we haven't thought about before.
I think it's hugely important because it validates the work that we're doing.
We also have people called Give an Hour, so they literally just give an hour of their time, so they might invite students into their premises to have a tour or a workshop and that kind of thing, or they could go into a school or virtually to support the students and open their eyes to the world of work.